y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Okay, like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It's greatly loved and appreciated. Okay, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, all beings of light with the best interests of me and the collective at heart, you are absolutely welcome into this reading. Please give the Piscean Seer collective the best and most accurate information for them at this time. So happy Monday, y'all. How you doing? I'm good. Okay. We just gonna jump right into it. Okay. I don't have any like notes or anything today. Okay. So I just wanna, this flipped immediately. Okay. We're gonna just see whatever spirit is talking about. Okay. So this says Bagalamukhi, okay, that's what it says. So it's 23, okay? You could be at life path 2 or 3 or 5, okay? Or your birthday could be on the 2nd or 3rd of any month, or you could be born in like February or March, but you don't have to be for this to matter to you, okay? This says a message that the path you are on cannot take you any further. This doesn't mean that life is over, but rather that life as you known it has come to an end, okay? So maybe you have like, you're going through some sort of like ending, okay? But that was for some other card, okay? It says, as you honestly and courageously bear witness, you can speak your declaration. Divine Mother, healing, change, and compassionate awakening is needed here, okay? Okay, so this one says, burning golden... Here we go, okay? This one says, burning golden light of divine protection. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making, okay? She is divine intervention and sacred activity. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which creates true happiness and bliss for ourselves and beings, okay? And all beings, okay? It says, as you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others, okay? Always puts a smile on my face, okay? It says, a positive turning of the tide of fortune is predicted, okay? So you could be having, like, good news with money coming in, okay? Your spirit team's definitely doing their job, okay? Protecting you, okay? It says, the 8th Mahavidya, wisdom goddess of Bagalamukhi. She is a beautiful avatar of Kali, known for her golden light. She is also called Pitambara Devi, okay? Or the goddess dressed in yellow, okay? So you're giving me like Queen of Wands vibes, okay? Totally Queen of Wands vibes. Look at it. She got the wand. They had me look at it too. Look, she got the wand in one hand, and well, this is called something. They finna tell you what this is called, okay? This thing in her hand, but there's a tongue in her other hand, and this is like a little lotus flower right here, okay? You could be seeing lotus flowers. I'm gonna tell you the lotus symbolism. I know I be saying that sometimes. And I'm gonna tell y'all stuff and then forgetting, but I got it, okay? I'm not gonna forget because Spirit really wants me to tell you that, okay? So, it says her blessing is the bestowal of siddhis or yogic powers, okay? So you could be really into yoga, okay? You could be picking up with it, you know, or even like just starting out, you know, trying to get into it, okay? It says she is known for pulling the tongues out of demons, okay? That's why she got that tongue in her hand. She's known for pulling the tongues out of demons, which seems gruesomely at odds with her beautiful appearance. But along with Stambara, has a deep spiritual significance, okay? The tongue is the symbol of speech. Speech is sound expressed with intention. Sound is a creative power. Intention gives it direction, okay? So it says to pull the tongue of a demon is to end its captivity. My bad, captivity, okay? But that's interesting, okay? To pull out the tongue of a demon is to end its capacity to create trouble, okay? So it's like, shut the fuck up, okay? These demons getting snatched, they getting snatched by your spirit team, okay? Because they talk too much, okay? It says it is Strambara in the sense of aborting or stemming the flow of negativity, okay? Bagalamukhi halts negativity in its tracks, preventing it from doing any harm, nullifying its power to cause havoc, okay? It is an act of protection. If you or another have said words you regret, or you've heard some nasty gossip or jealousy or hatefulness stemmed from someone's lips akin to a curse, trust that your spiritual refuge is Bagalamukhi. Your spiritual refuge in Bagalamukhi will nullify its effects, okay? Ripping out the tongue acknowledges the power of negativity and the need to have zero tolerance for it, okay? I'm really hearing zero fucks, okay? We have zero fucks for the negativity that these these demonic energies are spewing. Like, nobody gives a fuck what you're talking about, demon. Give me that shit and shut up, okay? Look. So it says there's no pretending the negativity doesn't exist. It means recognizing its sources within or around us and cutting them off at the root, thereby removing their capacity to influence us, okay? They have no influence over you, okay? You're doing so good. Like, just keep on doing what you're doing, okay? It says, some may argue that this is spiritual bypassing, a term used for spiritual approaches that avoid life's challenges rather than to face them and mature, okay? That term may be misapplied to mean that we need to engage with toxic energies for our spiritual growth, okay? But you don't have to, like disengaging from toxic energy will never be, avoiding it in any way. You just don't need them to deal with that shit, okay? You don't need them. You don't need them to help you heal from the bullshit, okay? This shit say free the goat, okay? That's my best friend. That's my best friend flexing, okay? So it says this is a little like saying you need to keep beating your head against a brick wall to learn how to deal with pain. There comes the point when you will realize you no longer need to continue. Understanding the nature of the behavior and the pain it causes is enough, okay? This is not weakness, but wisdom. Bagalamukhi's presence in a reading indicates that you are learning how to self-protect, okay? To have enough self-worth to realize you don't need to accept negative, undermining, and toxic energies in your life, okay? It says your happiness and spiritual growth will increase as you clear them out. To do this, you may need to cut something off entirely. Sometimes that is the only effective way. It takes spiritual strength to give yourself unconditional support so you can thrive, especially, for example, if childhood conditioning was laden with a duty to sacrifice your well-being to another's emotional suffering. Arresting negativity is not only about dealing with projections from others, it is often more challenging and intricate work to conquer the ways we are cruel to ourselves, okay? So watch how you're talking to yourself, watch, just be your own motivation, you know what I mean? Be your own team, be your own hype man is what I'm hearing. You don't need no one outside of you, okay, to pump you up, or to tell you you're amazing, to tell you you're gorgeous, to tell you you're beautiful, or none of that. Those things are nice, don't get me wrong, but you don't necessarily, it shouldn't be a need for you, you know what I'm saying? You should already be in touch with your beauty and what makes you amazing, and people should just come around and confirm that shit. So it says Bagalamukhi helps us accurately identify and therefore deal effectively with external and internal sources of sabotage or negativity. Harshness towards ourselves or others is very different from a healthy and humorous recognition of our weakness, which helps us become less reactive and creates more happiness. Okay, laugh at yourself is what they're saying. Laugh at yourself. Okay, like I am the silliest person ever, okay? I'm silly as fuck. And, you know, I just let it fly, you know what I mean? I just am myself, you know what I mean? And Spirit's saying, like, just be yourself, okay? Like, if they can't help it, if they can't accept it, you know what I mean? They don't like it. They don't like how you did this. They don't like how you said that. Oh, fucking well, that's a personal problem, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So, it says Bagalamukhi is about tackling unhelpful, toxic shame, that which leaves us feeling unworthy, that something is innately wrong with us. What we do not, okay, so the voice is saying, you know, there's something wrong with you, you know what I mean? There's always been something wrong with you, you know what I'm saying? It's saying like, you don't deserve this love or you don't deserve this respect, you know, like put that little voice in a box and ship that shit off somewhere, okay? It says that little voice, it does not keep you humble, you know what I mean? It just keeps you spiritually incapacitated, okay? It says we need a healthy sense of self-worth to be committed to growth and learning. We need to believe we are worthy of our unique destiny, okay? So it's like, yes, you have all these gifts. Yes, you have all of this going on. And you need to know that you're absolutely worthy of that shit, you know? And that's one of the biggest parts, you know, that I struggled with in the beginning, you know what I mean? And still struggle with sometimes, you know, like, really, Spirit, me, little old me, like, oh, I love you guys so much. I love my Spirit team, okay? They're always in communication with me, okay? You could be like that. It says, when Bagalamukhi arises in a reading, a blessing of some sort needs to manifest. It may be a type of relationship you have never experienced before, or a new level of professional recognition or respect, or a realization of your innate beauty and value. This gift is essential to your continued spiritual progress, okay, which benefits you and all beings. To be able to receive it, some form of toxic negativity needs to be conquered, and so it shall be. Do not be afraid to affirm your right to thrive, okay? So you have the right to thrive, okay? Nobody can come along and stop you from doing anything, you know what I mean? Only people that really have the power, the real power to stop you is you know what I mean? That's how other people even get in. They get in through your doubts, you know what I mean? And through, you know, like, I want to say even like the hate of self, you know what I mean? Like from a young age, a lot of us are taught to dislike ourselves, you know what I mean? You get picked on, and you have all this shit like that people try to point out about you that they don't like, you know what I mean, to the point where you start to not like that shit about yourself, you know. But I feel like a lot of you guys are coming into the realization that you're amazing, okay? You're amazing and wonderful and fabulous, okay? And there's nothing anyone can say to, you know, do that. You know, a lot of people, they're just obsessed with you and your energy, okay? So Spirit's saying, you know, keep on doing your protecting, keep protecting yourself, okay? It says, I ain't going nowhere, and when you wake up, I'm gonna be right here. Spirit always gonna be right here, okay? It said music messages, that's why I looked up, okay? You could be getting a lot of music messages from Spirit, okay? But I'm not supposed to be doing that, okay? I'm supposed to be pulling overall energy. Well, I'm supposed to be doing whatever I'm doing, I suppose, okay? It says, let them know that you know best, because after all, you do know best, which is funny because that's music lyrics, okay? That is How to Save a Life by The Fray, okay? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend somewhere along in the bitterness. I gotta clear my throat. I cannot sing right now, okay? Oh, that's super hot, okay? So it's like, let people know that you know what's best for you, okay? Which brings I'm hearing Institutionalized. It's a song, okay? And he's like, they're like, we decided it's in your best interest that you should go and get the help that you need. And he's like, what? You decided my best interest? How can you say what my best interest is? How can you say, you know, like, how can y'all tell me anything? You know what I'm saying? When I went to your colleges, when I went to your institutional learning facilities, how can you say, you know, like, how the fuck can you tell me, like, y'all already tried it. Y'all already got y'all chance to teach me how to do what the fuck I'm supposed to do, you know, and y'all mishandled me, okay? Is it love? Is it love again? Ooh. That's big old freak, okay? You might be a big old freak. But I mean, like, you might feel like you're like this big freak, you know what I mean? Like, you're so weird and strange and just like too much for people to understand, but it's like, fuck that shit. Now I'm hearing Drake like, fuck that shit. That's passion fruit, okay? So follow your passions, okay? I love how Spirit's talking to me right now. I obviously didn't need to record on Friday, okay? Look, sea goddess of abundance, okay? Celebrate abundance, okay? But it's like you have to release whatever feelings you're feeling of, you know, inadequacy in yourself, okay? You're not inadequate in any way, okay? You can totally handle and are even meant for whatever it is that Spirit's bringing to you, you know? So maybe assess just like, you know, different ways, you know, think of situations, okay? Spirit's trying to explain it to me right now, okay? Think of situations where, you know, the energy was kind of negative, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, Spirit, I'm getting that you, in situations where shit goes left or shit goes sour, you know what I'm saying? You are someone who immediately blames yourself, okay? You are not responsible for every single thing, you know what I mean? Yes, it's a good thing to accept, you know, your responsibility in the thing that goes wrong, you know what I mean? And totally to take accountability for the parts that you played in a thing going sour. But you wasn't the only person there, okay? And you can't hold the accountability of yourself and of others. Like, that's outrageous, okay? Spirit's saying, stop trying to think for two people. That's how you're going to get to this abundance, okay? Course correct, okay? There's a course correction going on in your life, you know. You had went left a little bit for a little while, you know, and Spirit's saying, you know, but they was always with you, like the song said, you know, they wake up with you every day. They always by your side, okay? Always reach out. Look, consistent communication, okay? Let's go, Spirit. Consistent communication, okay? This is the sea goddess of momentum, okay? So Spirit's really bringing this sudden, like, movement into your life, you know what I mean? Like, and even with this Riptide tunnel, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm getting like everything flowing, you know what I mean? Like, all of these, like, waters, you know what I'm saying? They look like they're swirling and clashing and doing, but really they're all going with the flow, you know what I'm saying? They're all flowing and clashing the way that they're supposed to be doing, okay? So just know that, like, you're good, okay? You're good just the way that you are, you know? Just pay attention to the things that Spirit's having boiled up for you, okay? Look at the Sea Queen of Waves, okay? Like, you're about to make some real waves, you know. Spirit's saying calibrate to nature, you know. Calibrating to nature really helps you to recognize any patterns or anything that's going on, you know what I mean? Or any ways that you could be. I'm really hearing, like, acting out of character, okay? Like, avoid acting out of character. Nobody deserves the power to disrupt your energy, and nobody truly does have that power, you know what I mean? It's like every time you get extra pissed off and blow up on somebody, really you're just handing that like, here's my power. Okay, fuck that. You ain't gotta get mad or yell or get upset about anything, okay? And just know that you really do know what's best for you, okay? And so there's no need to go back and forth or argue with anyone about anything, okay? I don't know why I'm getting this energy of arguing, okay? But it kind of makes me want to find out, okay? It says reclaim receptivity. Okay, the moon queen of the sea, okay? So you really got a lot of, like, this moon oceanic type of energy going on, okay? And I really like that. I really like that, okay? But Spirit's saying, you know, always be open to receiving the things that they're saying, that spirit's saying to you in a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? But I know how to, when God tell me to move, you know what I'm saying? I move, and I move exactly the way that he says, you know what I'm saying? Or I wouldn't even fucking be here. Okay, like, and that even brings like tears to my eyes, you know, but I'm really grateful, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you definitely have that type of energy about you, you know what I'm saying? You know you're grateful, you know the kind of shit you've been through, okay? Like, ooh, question was up in the air if you was gonna make it or not for a moment or two. But Spirit's just saying, you know, you're doing so good, okay? Now is the time to come out of that survival type of feeling, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, because don't get me wrong, I don't know why I said that, but like, don't get it twisted. PTSD will make you snap right back into, you know what I mean, surviving, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, any small little thing, you know, like, I'm sorry, I know I'm talking about myself a lot, you know, but honestly, there's no other way for me to relate to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't use me, then you're never going to get to we're not going to get to the point, okay? So it's like, I trip off all of the tiny little triggers, you know what I'm saying? You would think it would be somebody saying like a big smart ass thing, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's just like a little look, you know what I mean? Or it's just a little comment that they made out the side of their neck that they didn't even point at you, you know what I'm saying? But still, it was like, okay, like, ow, that hurt a little bit, you know? But Spirit's saying like, fuck that shit, okay? It shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't bother you, okay? It shouldn't fucking bother you. It doesn't matter, okay? Whatever's going on outside of you, it doesn't matter. As long as you keep yourself aligned, okay, and balanced, you're going to keep going the right way, okay? So just cleanse your energy, you know, and take a spiritual bath and really meditate on what are the negative patterns that you may be experiencing or expressing in your life, you know, or within yourself, you know, that Spirit wants you to address, okay? But like, I really want to know more, Spirit. Okay, I want to know everything. Okay. So Spirit's saying, you know, yes, things could be moving kind of slow for you, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, but that's because it's big, okay? It's big. It's taking like 75 horses to carry all of this, you know, amazing, wonderful treasure. You know, I'm hearing camel. And what was I supposed to look up? The lotus flower. Okay, let me see. Thank you, Spirit. A 400 on the dash. I don't really like to brag. Okay, so I don't know. People could just, I don't know, like, bitches hating, okay? Like, I could really feel that energy. Like some people just really don't like you, you know what I mean? And it's like, you ain't even doing shit. Like, you just being yourself and like being chill, being who you are, doing what God tells you to do, okay? And I say, don't fucking stop doing nothing God tell you to do, okay? Every time, you can never go wrong listening to God, listening to Spirit, following your own intuition, and exercising your own free will. This shit says scientists just discovered something in a canyon, okay? It looks like some alien stuff. You could be a Leo, okay, but you don't have to be. I really like to use this Google screen. It always tells me interesting things, okay? It says a psychologist shares 6 toxic phrases highly narcissistic people always use, okay? So you could have been dealing with a lot of highly toxic and narcissistic type of people, okay? It says you could have the eyes of a hawk if you can spot the cat in the fiendishly tricky something, okay? This says thieves target several Houston area witchcraft spirituality stores, okay? So you could have some sort of like spiritual store, okay, where you sell, like, I'm seeing in this picture, like Crystals, okay? They got these fools right on camera stealing, okay? It's two of them. It's two of them looking like they shopping, okay? But they stealing like a motherfucker, okay? So watch that, okay? It says California window tint law, okay? You can live in California, you can have tinted windows. You don't have to live in California to have tinted windows, though, okay? You can have, like, some really nice tint on your windows. Let's see, what else? You can have a connection with Queen Cleopatra, okay? Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for all those extra little nuggets of information. Lotus. I'm surprised it didn't just pop up, but it did though. So, the lotus flower. Let me see. It says the lotus flower has a variety of different meanings in different cultures. In general, however, the lotus flower is seen as a symbol of purity, spiritual enlightenment, and rebirth. Okay, it's like you've gone through some sort of like rebirth. Okay, you are like nothing like what you used to be. Okay, and spirit needs you to identify that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you're no longer this page of wands. You know what I mean? Like your awareness, the things that you've learned, you've come so far. You know what I mean? Like you've come far enough to be able to teach people the same ways. You know, there's a lot of, I'm hearing like the breaking of traditions. You know, there were a lot of things that could have been going on in your bloodline, you know, that were like tradition, okay? And you could be someone who's like, no, fuck that. I want to do it like this, you know? And that's perfectly fine, you know? Spirit's saying embrace those things, you know, because those are the things that bring healthy endings and beginnings, okay? What else, Spirit? Oh my goodness. I can't stand when that happens, okay? We got we got wish fulfillment, okay? And the Ace of Cups, we gonna just see whatever's happening, okay? Like whatever's out. We got the Nine of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Knight of Wands, okay? So I'm really getting like, don't be in anxiety, okay? Don't be undecided about things, okay? Don't be afraid to make choices. Like just make the choice that you really know it's best for you. The song saying, I gave up what I had. Please don't think bad of me. I gave up what I had. Please don't think bad of me. Bittersweet in love. But I guess what I become. The light is on the darkness and the shadow always comes. But Spirit's saying, you know, there's nothing really hidden for you right now, okay? There's like nothing hidden, okay? You know everything that's going on, okay? Like, we got the Hangman and and the Three of Cups, okay? You're about to celebrate something big, okay? Look, with the Ten of Pentacles, okay? And the Knight of Swords, okay? Like this shit, that's over, okay? That's what the Death card already said, okay? That, you know, those friends that love to come around and get stabby, that shit's over, okay? Don't even trip, okay? Keep following your intuition, you know, and honestly, that Page of Cups gives me too. Like I said, though, you know, you were surrounded by a lot of toxic, narcissistic type of energies, you know, and they were babies. They're babies when it comes to following their intuitions. You know what I mean? They're not serving this Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands ass energy that you got going on, you know, and you're always going to receive the justice that you deserve. There's definitely some justice coming to you, like for show, for show. Let me pick these cards up, though. I see the Hierophant again, though, and the Five of Swords. So maybe, you know, your situations and experiences that you do have, you know, where you had loss or whatever, you know, those things are meant to become a part of you, you know, and to help you go forward and teach other people how to avoid those types of situations, you know, how to spot the liars and the thieves and the people that's coming with the trickery, okay? So use your gifts, okay? Use your gifts, okay? That is what Spirit's really saying. Okay, what else y'all want to say? What's this? Love, okay? Love, death, and secret, okay? Which is interesting. So you could be attracting love, okay? Or, I don't know, you could be in love. Or there could have been, no, because I put it, excuse me, thank you, Spirit, because I put it on the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Okay, so definitely love is something that you're attracting. Okay, so you could also even have, like, my ears ringing. Okay, my head just like totally changed. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, but look, you could have you know, certain fears and certain ways that you talk to yourself, you know, when you are in a love type of situation, you know, and Spirit saying, you know, don't do that this time. Don't do that. Just go with the flow, okay, and let people come in and show you who they are instead of just, you know, assuming that everything that they do, you know, is, I mean, you can see that shit, okay? You can feel the energy of when somebody comes around faking, okay? And like, just don't worry about it, okay? Here's the Death card again, okay? This is going kind of between the Page of Wands and the Death, okay? So it's like Death is confirming, like the new beginning is getting confirmed, okay? Like I said, you know all the secrets, you know what I mean? You're like some sort of secret holder, you know? You have the key that unlocks any and all secrets that people could try to conceal from you, okay? Like, as long as you're communicating with Spirit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can come around wearing no kind of disguise, okay? You're always going to end up back at a place of peace, okay? You're always going to end up back at a place of peace and with a real serious, genuine understanding of, you know, where you went wrong, where they went wrong, and what's going on, you know. But really, I'm hearing Spirit say, like, you don't go wrong, okay? Trust yourself. You don't fucking go wrong. Okay? You go right all the time. Okay, look, trick. If you think it's a fucking trick, it's a trick. And don't second guess yourself. Don't go back. Don't backpedal on what you already know, what your intuition and your mind already said to you, okay? If you think it's a trick, it's a fucking trick. If you're hesitant, if you don't want to deal with something, okay, you're not tripping. But Spirit's also saying, you know, there's a fine line between using your gifts to discern tricks and bullshit, you know what I mean, and just letting your fear take over and telling you that everything is a trick and everything is, you know, something to be afraid of. Like, everything is not to be feared or worried about, okay? You're doing fine. Like, Spirit saying, just trust yourself and don't be afraid. You don't have nothing to fear. God's on your side. You got eternal life, baby. Okay, you can do this all day. Look, grow, okay? Just grow. Just keep growing. Keep expanding, you know. After a certain point, you know, it's like, I don't know. They're showing me like people standing at a cliff, okay? A cliff, okay? On a cliff, like to jump into the ocean, you know? And they're going to be just fine, you know what I'm saying? But there is that small percentage that, you know, you could not jump out enough, you know what I mean? And you could hit the rocks, you know, and you could die, you know? But Spirit's saying, you know, just fucking jump, okay? Just jump, because, you know, being afraid of that little tiny percentage of something going wrong is the same as saying, you know, I don't trust you guys to save me from this tiny little percentage of what could go wrong. So I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to try, you know, and that's how you can really talk yourself out of blessings, okay? And look, this says everyone deserves forgiveness, okay? Everyone deserves forgiveness. I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about, okay? People deserve to be forgiven. And forgiveness is not for people, okay? It's not for them, okay? Let me say that. You deserve forgiveness, okay? You deserve to forgive other people, because if you don't forgive other people, now you're holding a grudge and now you're causing different chakra blockages depending on what situation you went through with that person, okay? So Spirit's saying avoid, you know, doing that, okay? Like, just forgive people for your own peace, okay? And I pray, when I pray to God about enemies or whatever, yes, I pray for their well-being and all of that, but also I pray for God to deal with that situation with that person the way that he sees fit. And he always sees fit to whoop their ass. Okay? He always sees fit to whoop their ass in ways that I never could have imagined. Like, I could never think of the things, You know what I mean? That God decides people deserve, okay? So let God decide what people deserve and focus on being in a forgiving, happy, light, loving energy and knowing that nothing else can come back and get you, okay? I just feel like my nose is about to start running. I'm finna pause it and blow my nose. Okay, that feels so much better. Like, that was getting on my nerves. Okay, so what else do you want to tell them, Spirit? What other wonderful, amazing, fabulous words of wisdom do you guys have for the collective? Okay, you are epic, baby. You are epic as fuck, you know, and you need to look at yourself like that. Like, man, you know, I'm dope. Like, I'm pretty dope. You know, I hung up all of my art on this wall, you know. I love it as a backdrop. Okay, I can't ignore it. I gotta talk about it, okay? But, I mean, the point is, I put all of this art up here and I was like, damn, I am kind of good at this shit. Like, I'm an artist, like, you know, and I mean, it happens every time I pull like all of my art out, you know what I mean? I really sit and I just look at it, you know, because when I get done with it, you know, I'm never like, well, some pieces, you know, I'm like, oh, I love this, you know what I mean? But some I'm just like, it's okay, you know what I mean? And then I'll go back and look at it like months, sometimes even like a year later, and I'll be like, damn, this is dope, you know? So Spirit's saying, you know, it's okay to pump yourself up, you know what I mean? To allow yourself to rise, like allow your good feelings about yourself to like rise up in you. You know, it is not, you know, we've always been taught like that it's such a conceited thing, you know what I mean, to love yourself. All of these things are energies that were created to steer you from knowing your true power, you know what I mean? So don't be afraid to know who you are, know that you're epic, know that you're special, and know that whatever it is you're bringing, it's amazing, you know what I mean? And it is, ooh, Spirit, I like the way they're talking, okay? It is a privilege for anyone to come around and even experience you, okay? You and your fierce ass serenity, okay? You are the epitome of serenity, okay? You are amazing, okay? But you work at your best when you are serene and peaceful, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they're saying, you know, even you can disrupt your own peace, okay? Like, be the emotionally intelligent being that you are, you know, and just recognize when you are the one who's disrupting your own peace, okay? Because it's like anything that you have a problem with outside of you, it points big ass arrows about you, okay? Spirit's saying, stay focused, okay? Stay in the moment, you know? Enjoy every little moment, like, enjoy the fucking moment, okay? I mean, obviously, every moment isn't the best, you know? We all come across, you know, shitty or irritating moments, but, you know, whatever. Like, those moments will never add up to all of the great moments, okay? What about all the great moments before that one shitty moment? It's amazing how people pick that one little shitty moment to define that whole day. Like, it's so stupid, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not calling you stupid, but I'm just saying, like, that's just a stupid thing that I feel like it's stupid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not judging you because I do it too, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying it like that. And see how I'm like, that's so stupid, you know? But it's something that I do, you know? Avoid talking to yourself like that, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I'm telling y'all, they're always using me to make points. Okay, let me see. What is this? Because it's all out of, look, a hound dog, okay? Hound dogs represent, like, nobility, you know? Like, Spirit's always having me make the analogy between God and dogs, you know what I'm saying? Dogs are loyal and dogs love you unconditionally, you know? I've seen people like whoop a dog's ass and then the dog's all under that person trying to get forgiveness, you know what I'm saying? Like, just know that there's nothing you could do that could turn God away. His love is like the love of a dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to be unconditional, you know? He's always going to forgive you, you know? He's always going to come back around and try to work with you because he loves you, you know? You're all he knows, okay? I mean, like, not like, you know, God's knowledge isn't infinite, you know? But it's like, he knows you like no one else will ever know you, okay? It's like you can't, a good guard dog is hard to find is what I'm hearing. I have a card that says that, and it has a bulldog on it. A good guard dog is hard to find, okay? This says, practice personal protection and to a degree, a modicum of selfishness, okay? Don't be opening your energy up to too many people who don't really see the value of your energy, okay? You deserve to have people recognize you, you know, and, you know, sometimes that will leave you all alone. Look at the dog coming out, okay? Spirit, thank you, okay? Look, it says reliable protector, okay? Unconditional love, loyal, high energy, okay? And dogs lick your wounds, okay? It says sometimes unkind, untrustworthy, unlawful, okay, and easily influenced, okay? Avoid being those kinds of things, you know. Don't be unkind, okay? And I don't feel like you're untrustworthy, you know, but definitely pay attention to people who are untrustworthy. You know, that is a big thing. That's a big like warning sign, okay, for you. And people that have no respect for the law, and I don't mean like, you know, this man-made law. I mean like the laws of God, of the universe, you know what I'm saying? It says pay attention to the important things before the cat eats you, okay? Like, she said, I don't get dehydrated. I moisturize her daily. I am my inspiration. I am my inspiration. But I love you, no limit. I need to know you're in it. If you got time, let's spend it. Oh, oh, yay, yay. I am free. Yeah, yeah. Come water me. Oh, oh. It's like God's been watering you this whole time, okay? That's why this grow card came out, you know. Be balanced, okay? Just grow, like, and stop being so like, oh my goodness, like just pay attention to the important things, okay? Because getting stuck up on all of these negativity things, okay, that is what will have the cat eating you, okay? I just snap and pivot. She said, I'm so pretty and sedity and these boys be after kitty. What is this? No. I don't know what Spirit is looking for, but but they was looking for something specific, okay? I feel like we pulled out a lot of decks to talk to y'all today. Okay, what else, Spirit? Forgive, okay? Forgive comes out again, okay? It says tranquility, peaceful minds and heart, okay? Freedom from the past, okay? Free yourself from any issues or anything that you've gone through in the past, you know? Don't hold these resentments, you know? Resentments and control are the things, okay, that holds people back a lot of the time, okay? You can't control every situation, everything, and every little detail, okay? So you gotta just, like, release it, okay? Spirit saying, and avoid chasing, okay? Don't chase, okay? Focus on your, it says chaser, okay? It says vibration, and it says material world. You know, you could be like chasing after, you know, I'm hearing chasing after your livelihood, you know, you're chasing after your peace, you know, you're chasing after all these things that come from within, okay? You don't have to chase anything. It's right here for you, I promise you, okay? So let's get the last card, Spirit. Which one? This one? This one? Okay. And I've seen this deck, like, why is this shit sitting on top? It's never sitting on top. Like the way my drawers are set up, okay, there's only like 3 decks that sit on top, okay? It's 2 tarot decks and that spiritual warfare deck, because there ain't nowhere for them to go, okay? What's the last? So this one was sitting on top just for you, okay? Thank you. Contemplation, okay? Silence, knowing, releasing control, okay? I wanna say, what is this? Love's train, okay? Get on the damn train. And this card is number 7. Okay, so this is the Magical Dimension Oracle cards, okay? For whoever wants to know that. And I'll tell you that the Kali deck card. But look, I don't always know the names of these cards, okay? I take them right out of the boxes and I put them in the drawer before I even know them, okay? So if they don't have like the book with them, I'm not gonna know. I also used the Sacred Sea Oracle, okay? And I don't know what this, I really don't know what this deck is called, but I kind of love it, okay? So it says contemplation resonates. Now, I'm not going to read that, okay? It says, it is time to go deeply within. Only you have the answers you seek. You are being asked to quiet the mind chatter and do some form of meditation for peace, okay? Take the path of least resistance. It may be time to take a much needed vacation or relaxing getaway. Quiet and stillness will be best for you now, okay? Look, why is the companion crystals the blue lotus? The blue lotus and the sandalwood, okay? It says companion essential oil is spruce, okay? So maybe put some spruce essential oil, you know, in your diffuser if you have one, you know, or in your oil burner, and just chill out, you know what I mean? Yesterday I just I ate some mushrooms, I put my headphones in, okay, I painted, okay, I'm back to painting. I love it. I'm so happy like to be back to that, okay? So just like take your time, you know what I mean? I always recommend doing whatever it is that your art is, you know, because it really clears. Like, you would think that you have to think so much when you're in your art, you know what I mean, when you're doing whatever it is that you love to do, you know, but really it's like second nature to me, like doing art, you know. I don't even really think about it. The most things that I think about are like the colors, you know. Once I get the colors together and I'm like sitting at the table like, oh yes, these colors, then I just go, you know what I mean? Like whatever happens, okay? So that's all I have for you guys, okay? That was longer than I thought it was gonna be, okay? But I think Spirit gave you a lot of stuff, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, amazing day, okay? And I will see you later. Bye.